Hey guys, this is Ronnie here from Southern Food Junkie, and today we're going to show you how to make sourdough French toast. Y'all stay tuned. So to start this recipe, you're gonna need sourdough bread. You can use any kind of bread. I'm highlighting sourdough bread today. If you need to know how to make sourdough bread, I'll leave a card up above where you can find my recipe to make sourdough bread. Also at the end of this video, I'll leave a link to it and down in the description so you can make sure you find out how to make sourdough bread. Sourdough bread is wonderful. Once it gets a little old, it makes wonderful French toast because you're dipping it in this custard egg wash here that we're about to make, and it just tastes good, and it's a little bit healthier for you than regular white bread. So let's get to it and show you what we're going to use. For this recipe, you're going to need 2 eggs. I'm making this for 1 person. Also, I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of cinnamon sugar. I'm going to use 2 ounces of half and half. I'm going to use a pat of butter. And then, of course, you got to have your sourdough bread. First thing we're going to do is add in our 2 ounces of half and half into our 2 eggs. Next, we're going to add in 1 teaspoon of cinnamon sugar. Now that we have those in there, we're going to beat this together, mix our egg and our cinnamon sugar and our half and half mixture together. We want this to not be stringy, but we want it to be aerated. I like to use a fork for this. You can use a whisk or whatever you would prefer. A fork works really good to break up the eggs and to mix this all together. Now you want to cut 2 thick slices of your sourdough bread. Have whatever method you're going to fry this on, preheating. I'm using a skillet here, but you can use a frying pan. I got mine set at 350 degrees, and I'm going to add a pat of butter here. The butter gives this a nice rich flavor, and it also helps build that crust. Now we're going to spread it around on our skillet. That way that we get nice coverage on it. We've poured our custard mixture into a wider container. And now we're going to set our sourdough bread in it. And we're going to let it soak on one side for, I don't know, about 10-20 seconds. And then flip it over. Now you're going to go right from your custard container straight to your grilling surface. And we're going to leave this on one side until it gets nice and golden brown. Usually about 1 minute to 2 minutes. After a couple minutes, you're going to check it, and if it's brown on one side, go ahead and flip it over. Look at that nice texture on there. Look at that nice crust on that sourdough French bread. I'm telling you, this is going to be so good, guys. Gotta try this. Now we're going to plate it up and add a little bit of powdered sugar to the top. Let's see what that looks like. Oh yeah, look at that goodness. Now it's time for that drizzle. Look at that. Alright, so what would a cooking video be without a taste test? Let's try this sourdough French toast out, shall we? Man, that's good. You gotta try this out, I'm telling you, it's so good. Alright guys, I appreciate y'all stopping by Southern Food Junkie today. If you enjoyed this recipe, this sourdough bread, French toast, make sure you leave us a like and a comment below. I'm hoping that you already subscribed to our channel, but if you're not, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that bell notification. We'll have some more videos out soon. In the meantime, check out one of these 2 videos down below. I'm sure you'll love one of those too. And we'll see you next time on Southern Food Junkie. And remember, let's get food junk.